Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy SAG, aka SAG, and it's Friday, so you know what that means. Hanging out with SAG, my weekly Friday vlog. Not really a vlog, just kind of sitting here talking to you guys, but regardless, has me moving, so it's a vlog. I usually do this about noon to mid-afternoon, but this week it's 6 o'clock right now, a little bit after. So the wife and I are about to go get dinner. We just got back from working out, so we just showered, looking fresh. Got this really nice 3/4 shirt on. You know, oh, look how nice it is. My wife was nice enough to get it for me, and she actually paid for it, and it's really soft, so if I start touching myself, don't be weirded out, guys. But regardless, things have happened this week, and it hasn't particularly been a bad week per se, but some things leading up to it could probably resulted in a bad thing, but I didn't really let it get to me, so we'll just start off with Friday after I recorded last week's vlog. So we got done. My wife is at school working with her mom on her classroom, and I get a text saying that we're going to go to a barbecue place, a really good barbecue place, to meet with them for dinner after she got back and changed. Anyway, her extended family was down and from Pennsylvania, so her parents wanted to treat them to some good food. Well, we go. We leave the house around 4:45 or so, and we get back around 6 something. When we get back, we parked in the driveway. My wife gets out of the car, and she looks over at her car, which is out of the garage, it's out in the our little driveway, and she just closes the door and is like, what is this? And so I didn't really know what she was talking about, so I walked around the car to see little blotches of brown, gray stuff all over her car. Like, all over her car. And I was like, what is this? Like, what's going on? You know? And then so I walked over to it, and I touched it. And, you know, my wife's like, that's definitely not, you know, bird poo, because it doesn't look like that, and unless, you know. And so I touched it and brought it up to my nose, sniffed it, and it didn't really smell like anything. It smelled like it felt like dirt. And so it was almost like mud thrown all over the car. It was on top of the car, on the hood of the car, the back of the car, and it was even on our garage door. So someone took their sweet time and actually threw it all over the car. So me, automatically, I'm upset about this. I go in our patio's gated. So I go inside our patio, unlock the gate to it, bring the hose all the way out, ask my wife to turn the hose on and get a sponge. And basically we washed the car without soap. We had to rinse it, sponge all of it off, make sure it was completely off of the car. And it was thick mud. I mean, I'm not kidding, guys. It was a pain. Had to go through the whole car making sure it was completely off. And the whole time I was doing it, I was, you know, cursing. And then if I saw someone that would drive by, look like I was watching people as they ride by to see how they react, to see if I can narrow it down to anyone. Mind you, we live in a community where we don't really have problems with anyone. I mean, we don't necessarily go out of our way to socialize with people, but we don't make enemies either. We kind of tend to stay to ourselves and all that. So we didn't know really who could have done it, but my wife writes a nice little note to the HOA asking them to be on the lookout, and that we feel that we're being targeted because before, like a couple months earlier, there was dog poop left in our walkway from our gate. So, yeah. Get it cleaned up and just, you know, let it go, let it be for there. Saturday night. I'm at home. Goober starts barking, but we're not really thinking much of it. We let it go. spend the night like in the bed and get up, and we had some errands to run the next day. Well, as we get out in the afternoon, as we drive to start doing the errands, we had a couple places to go. I was looking in the back, making sure no one's behind me as I turn, and I see something written on my back window. And at first I didn't really believe it, because I was like, who would write something on the back of my window? And so I was like, babe, can you turn around and see if there's something on the window? And she was like, yeah, there is. And I thought I saw the message, but I wasn't sure in the mirror. And the message read in marker, not permanent marker, but, one of the washable ones. It said, F you, Augustus. Okay. Who's Augustus? I don't know. You tell me, Who's that guy? And then, so we're like, yeah, someone's definitely got either, one, someone's targeting the wrong person, because we're sitting there going through our heads, could it be the previous owner of the house? Could it be someone that lives down the street? We don't know. We don't know who Augustus is. And whoever was doing it, don't know where he lives, apparently. And so we get everything done. We take pictures, and we were already going to make a police report when we got done. As we were going home, we finally get back home, and I was actually on the phone with the police, non-emergency, to ask for a patrol officer to come out and make a formal report with. As we got home, we pull up and we see that there's writing on the other car. Mind you, we didn't see the writing on my car before we left, but I guarantee you we would have saw it on the mirrors and windows of her car if it was there beforehand. Well, as I pull up, I was like, actually 2 cars have been written on, not just one. So they sent an officer out, and on my wife's car, on the side view mirror, it said, sell me weed. No clue, unless apparently my wife's a drug dealer who doesn't tell me anything. That's not us. But then also on the driver's side window, it said, suck my dick, and also F you. Just F you, not the actual words, but F you. And then, where's my money? And unless this is a Rihanna song that this guy's just writing some lyrics to or something, what's going on here? And so the police officer, actually, I've run into a couple times at my job. I work in security. But she comes up, and we're making a formal report, and we give her access to take pictures, and we show her all the pictures, and even the pictures from the night before. And yeah, we have no idea what's going on. And thinking about it, it could be one of two things. One, someone gave this person the wrong information and has either ripped them off, either by money or drugs. Or two, which is my theory, there's a kid going around just messing with people's cars who has no reason to be messing with them. And most likely it's that, because an update later on this week, a guy that I asked to check up, see if because he walks his dog a lot of times during the week. I asked him if he's noticed anything strange, just to let me know. His car actually got written on as well. It's a different lane than ours. So I think it's just not specific targets. I think it's just people going around messing with people. And if that's the case, guys, please don't do that, because it's annoying. Number one. Number two, you can get in a lot of trouble for something so stupid. That being said, that's it for that. Had to file a police report. Had people writing on cars. Augustus, wherever you're at, man, someone doesn't like you. So, alright, so number two, kind of a bad thing that happened. Well, not bad, but kind of annoying thing that happened this week. We were in the actual drive-thru for McDonald's, and we were trying to get 2 orders of a 10-piece. Yeah, I know what you're saying. 2 10s make a 20, right? Yeah. But guess what, guys? McDonald's has 10 McNuggets for $1.39. 20 nuggets are $5. Can you do the math here? Let's see. That's right, guys. 2 10-piece, which is 20, but 2 separate 10 pieces is $2.30 or $2.78. $5 for a 20-piece, $2.78 for 20. I think I'll pay less to get the same thing. Well, regardless, the person at the window, I don't know if it's just, she's stupid, she just had a really rough day, whatever it may be. We asked her to repeat the order because she said 20 in the little window box, and she was like, she had an attitude right off bat. I asked her to repeat the order. She goes, 20-piece McNugget, and we're like, whoa. No. 2 10-pieces. And she's like, yeah, 2 10s is 20, which technically she's right. But I was like, yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know that 10 plus 10 equals 20. I was like, but the fact is, did you ring it up as 2 10-pieces, or did you put it as a 20? She goes, yeah, 20. I was like, no. Did you do 2 10-pieces or 1 20-piece? And she goes, yeah, 20. And my wife, by that time, she's had it up to here. I'm trying to keep calm. She's had it up to here. And she's like, no. And then we start arguing back and forth. And the manager comes back and he's like, and my wife goes, sir, actually, we need to talk to you. And so he comes up, and she's still upset that the girl gave her attitude, so I'm trying to calm her down. And I was like, sir, basically what we're saying is that we want 2 separate 10 pieces. Instead of the 20 piece, not in one batch, we want 2 10 pieces. We want our each separate one. And I was like, the reason why we're having an issue is because she's repeating it the wrong way, and the fact that she's giving us attitude. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll handle it, blah, blah, blah. Basically, he wasn't going to do anything about it because he just didn't care. Regardless of what I'm saying is, that's $2. Maybe it's not worth it, but at the same time, I'm like, if I can get the same meal for cheaper, and I was like, regardless, I think when I was growing up, that wouldn't have happened. Like, when I was younger, people would never think to argue with a customer. Like, you would get fired right away. But in nowadays society, it seems like it's just normal for the people to argue with the consumer. But just remember, guys, the customer is always right, regardless of the thing. I remember when that was a slogan used everywhere. Don't know why she gave us attitude. It was just kind of annoying. My wife wanted to call the corporate office, and you always get the message on the corporate office telling you to leave the store number, all that. So, luckily for them, they forgot to give us a receipt, but we didn't feel the need to go that far. We just wanted to tell the manager that she needs to have an attitude arrangement. So that's as far as like the annoying part goes. That's gonna sum it up for the week. This week, actually, my wife's technical first week of school back. Yeah, she's going back to school. She actually gets to teach. Although we had a lot of fun working for the school, moving desks and stuff, it's time to get back in the gear, get all you little kids out of Call of Duty during the day and back in the classroom so you can learn. Unlike people like me that get to sit there and have a relaxing day. She's got two different rooms to set up. She has an office that she keeps her personal things. It's where she's going to handle all of her meetings. She's actually a lead teacher for 3rd grade, which is really awesome. She's kind of like the liaison between admin and teachers. And she's got a whole new group of teachers. She's kind of splitting the class this year. It's a little weird. The teacher she split with is moving back to Texas in November, and they didn't want to get a new teacher involved. So basically, they're going to have my wife take over that class and help out leading up to that time. So she had to get that done. I was making trips, not as many as what I used to make, but she was her mom was helping, and so we were really glad for the help, and especially my wife was. Her mom's really good about setting up the classroom, making hers look really good. And actually, last year, I believe, she got either the best class set up. I actually think she won the best class set up. She goes really in detail in her classroom. It's really awesome. She's very dedicated. So, kudos to her. You don't see a lot of teachers nowadays being as like happy or as, actually professional with their job. They just don't. It seems like a lot of people lose interest and lose the love of teaching, and she still has it. She still brings it every day, and she does a really good job in the classroom as well as the meetings. She stays on top of that nonstop. Another thing is, with that being said, another year coming around, she actually was approached by a couple of people in LA Fitness to run a special for the school. And that being said, we decided, we were like, you know what, it's time to work out. We used to do CrossFit, kind of got away, kind of got a little expensive, but it's time for us to start getting healthier. We're trying with the company we're in right now, but as well as getting, working out and running and just getting more healthy. Not necessarily stronger, but, slimmer a little bit. But we joined LA Fitness. Have been having a couple of days so far. It's just our first week, but starting to get back into it. We're going to be super sore tomorrow. We just worked out legs. That's why I'm here. That's why I just took a shower. Wife's looking at me, giving me the clock signal because I got to go. We got to go get some dinner. But I just wanted to update you guys on the week I had. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you want, subscribe if you haven't. Oh, another thing that happened this week. Not the, I had a small case of pink eye. Started Wednesday night. Yeah, today's Friday. So it started Wednesday night. Got really bad. Thursday, I picked up some eye solution. Been using that. It's still a little red. Still a little puffed up on the left side. But it's starting to get better. And then, if you guys can look, you guys can't really see it, but there's like a tiny scratch. And I think what happened was it got, my eye actually got a small infection when I was working out. I sweat a lot when I work out. And I took my t-shirt and I rubbed it against the eye, and I guess I had something on my shirt and it got in my eye and just puffed up, and it seemed like pink eye almost. I think it actually was pink eye, but I got some pink eye relief, and I'm actually still taking it, so it's looking a lot better. It feels a lot better. But yeah, had some pink eye. Haven't had it in how many years, and now I get it. But yeah, with that being said, guys, again, hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you want to subscribe if you haven't. Check in the description below for other videos I have up, as well as my Twitter. If you guys ever have a question or ever want to just communicate with me, don't hesitate to mention me in a tweet. I'll get back at you as soon as possible. But I gotta go. I'm hungry. My wife's hungry. And I hope you guys have a great night as well. And I'm going to enjoy my goddaughter's, not my goddaughter's birthday, my wife's goddaughter's birthday tomorrow. And actually, I'll enjoy that after work in the morning. So, gotta head out, gotta shave. So, see you guys.